God is moving in her life. Anyway, we got J.Crum, a.k.a. Ruben Stutter, rap guard. you know Ruben Stutter of the gospel rap world. All I'm sorry for 2004. Anyway, how you doing, Jay?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Are you enjoying yourself? Are you cool, Jay?
Yeah, man. I'm having fun, man.
You straight? You got J.Crum is a good guy because he brought in an individual who he serves as with his appointment. So I just want to get, what's your name, young man? Khalil? Khalid. Give a God. Well, I got yeah! All five of you! Sexy chocolate! Anyway, we here to talk about music. I got J.Crum in the music. We're going to talk about some of his music. But first, I want to ask you, J.Crum, how long you been doing this gospel rap thing? How long you been doing this?
Oh, man. I think I've been doing it pretty serious since I was about 16. So I'm 24 now, so I'm not too good with math, but it's been a long time. Was it 8 years? Yes.
What high school you go to?
Went to Northwest. That might explain it.
There we go.
I'm in the Northwest. So
That's it right there.
I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Communications from the University of National Omaha.
Not at Northwest High School. That was in Northwest.
I was at my GED at Northwest. Anyway, all right, so you've been doing this for about 8 years?
Yeah.
That's been doing it for about 8 years. What drives you to minister to people in gospel rap? Because I'm pretty sure you can make way more money doing it mainstream, way more audience. But what pushes you to do it for the King?
I think it's more than money, I guess, for me. Not saying that money's not good. I guess what I'm saying is like, I want to be able to have somebody walk away with something other than, oh, that was just a nice line, or that was a hot beat, you know what I mean? Or even a good song. I want somebody to be able to walk away from hearing a song or walk away from a concert, at least thinking that maybe there needs to be a change made. Maybe give them something to think about, something that could help advance them. I want to be able to glorify God because, that's what changed my life, you know? And I want to be able to provide that for somebody else. So I guess for me, it's more than just about money and I guess fame.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what is the hardest thing you have to deal with as a Christian rap artist? What stereotypes do you have to deal with?
I think one of the big ones, there's two sides to the coin. Either I'm too Christian for the secular world, or I'm too urban or too hip hop or rap or whatever for the church. So a lot of times I get kind of a mixed thing. So well, people were like, oh, you know, that's dope, but you know, you're talking about Jesus a little too much, and the church is like, well, you're not talking about Jesus enough. You need to have some more gospel singers, and you need to stop all that hippity hop stuff. And so it's really, I hear stuff like that. And it's just,
somebody got mad at me the other day because I do Sister Johnson. They said I'm making fun of people that do testimony service. So I know where you're coming from.
Yeah. So I think on one side,
hey God! I've never been woken up by Pastor Kerry Thomas in the middle of the night on Sunday.
No.
Have y'all? Hey God! I'm sorry.
No, it's good, man. It's good. No, so I guess on one side I kind of have this almost this legalistic type thinking on one side of the coin, and then the other side is like, they want me to talk about. I had one kid in the group on me who was like, man, you should make a music video. You got champagne, and you just start pouring it on all these girls and stuff. I'm like, what?
Was it Khalid? Was that you? Was that you?
I was like, I got this one song called "Not a Prisoner." You should do a video like that. I was like, hey, it ain't got nothing to do with the song. It ain't make this work.
Drink of my blood.
He's like, if you do that. If you do that, man, I'll buy your CD quick.
Drink ye all of it.
You know, every first Sunday I go to the Catholic church because they got that weird. I told you I had to get saved at least 4 times. I'm on number 4 today.
We going to his church.
Like I do
He
when
keep
you
it real.
when you go to those Catholic churches.
You go to Catholic, yeah, they had one of the assistant popes.
Okay.
He was like, "Let me see your ID. Let me give you this shot." Listen, I'm trying to be serious. Stop it. Okay. Now, I did my research on you. I did my research on you, and you have a great testimony. Kind of similar to my co-host, DJ Johnny Blaze, a.k.a. Rice. Call him the right side of my drawers.
Rice.
On the right side of the drawers.
Right side, okay. I just said right side of my drawers. I was like, we got rice in your drawers.
Sometimes I have rice in my drawers.
We're really talking about how that happened.
You never had rice in your
Don't
drawers?
judge his life.
But anyway, let's talk about your testimony. You went through a traumatic experience in high school. And I think that helps you out,
Yeah.
you know, experiencing that. Go ahead and let everybody know about your experience.
Okay, well, my sophomore year in high school, I developed a brain infection on my brain lining, and I guess it was like maybe the first month or 2 of school, and through that process, it really looked like I was addicted to drugs. So it's like, my mom was tripping, man. She was like, you know, you can't be in my house doing all this. What you doing? You on some heroin? What are you on? Like, I'm kind of big to be on heroin. Anyway, but I was like, I think so. I mean, you look like 20 years after.
Don't try it.
Don't try it.
Tell Sister Johnson. Back away, Sister Johnson.
Don't judge my minister.
But yeah, so I got really sick, and eventually I slipped into a comatose. I guess I remember the day before I just got in a huge fight with my family, and I wasn't able to communicate anymore because it got that bad. So like, my mom was like yelling at me, and I can't even respond. Like, I promise I'm not on something. I promise. Like, I'm just like, I can't say nothing, and I can't really remember a whole lot. All I remember is like it's 3 days later. I'm at Nebraska Medical Center. I got both my arms strapped to a hospital bed. I got a tube sticking out the side of my head, and like fluid flushing down, and I can't move. And I'm like, what the crap is going on? Like, I had no idea because all I remember is going to sleep, and now I'm awake. And it's 3 days later, and you know, and I guess through all that, man, I guess up to that point, I had been a Christian, I guess, or I had went to church. Let me be honest, I went to church a lot, but I outside of that, that was it. You know, that was the whole thing of my whole Christian walk was okay. You know, I guess so after that, you know, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, I'm strapped to a hospital bed. My mom's coming in and out, but she has other things to handle. Like, she's doing everything she can to be there for me. You know, I understand that, but at the same time, I'm still like, okay, I can't run nowhere. I'm sitting here stuck in this hospital room with nothing but myself and God. And a lot of times I would try to drown them out, but by this point I can't run anymore, you know. What am I going to do? You know, watch TV or turn on the radio? Like, that's not going to work. And so,
I would have been on the radio if it was me.
Oh, yeah, that would have made it worse, huh? No, I'm just joking. Sister, what's her name? When it came on?
Listen, young man, don't talk about Carlos like that. Sister Johnson, do carry peace. Give me your testimony.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't even know how to say to that. I just go to a Christian radio station, got pregnant to get shot. You know?
But they ain't got nothing on me.
I see that. All right. But yeah, so at that point, I'm just like, okay, God, what do you want from me? Why am I still here? Why am I still alive? What do you want from me?
And this is as a sophomore in high school.
A sophomore in high school.
Wow.
And I'm just like, and I just kept hearing, like, you have a purpose, you have a plan, you have a purpose, you have a plan. There's a reason why you're still here. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're alive. There's a reason. And so I was like, you know what, God, if you can get me out of this, if you can deliver me from this, if you can heal me from this, I'm not going to turn away from you. You got me. You know, obviously I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. I keep hearing it.
Right.
Whatever it is, I mean, you got me.
What was it like to uphold that as a 10th grader? Because I know that had to be extreme. In 10th grade, that's about the time I was going through. But my main thoughts was boobies and booty.
I agree.
So how do you stop judging? But what I'm saying is you had this great epiphany, and you sensed the presence of the Lord. How did you maintain that even while being a teen?
I think it's because I experienced something that most people only experience once. I mean, a lot of people don't come back from where I was.
Right.
I think because I was there, and I think by that point, age is out of the window because I almost died.
My God.
So that's when it kind of came to me, okay, it doesn't matter how old I am. I almost died. I was 15 years old, about to be dead. I don't have time to waste. And so I knew, well, if it could happen to me, the person who always thought, well, this would never happen to me, then it's going to it can happen for somebody else. And so I think there was almost a sense of urgency where it's like, okay, obviously, if something tried to take me out this early, then
there must be something powerful on it.
Exactly.
For him to
so
increase his tack at that young of an age.
It is. Yeah. So a couple weeks later, we're going and we're having some more tests and everything like that, and I have them. They want to do another surgery. They do the surgery. They're talking about how risky it was and everything like that, and by this point, I'm like, well, you brought me this far. What's another surgery? What is it? And so we go and we do that. The surgery, they say is successful. They come back. They say there's a little bit of infection left. They want to go in, but they can't really. They just got done cutting my head open. So I'm like, okay, well, you already went in there. What if you already sewed it up? Like, what are you going to do now? And they go in and they're going to get ready for another one, and they're taking the scan, and they look at the scan, and they notice that the infection is gone.
Look at God.
Right?
That's a shout moment right there.
Right, there it is.
That's the shout moment.
That's a shout moment right here.
We're taking a break.
No, you talking about
But yeah. And so, so the infection's gone, and that's just a huge testimony. So I'm getting out of the hospital and everything like that, and I think that's really when everything started, as far as my Christianity goes for me, as far as my relationship with God, as far as the music goes. Everything happened after that. As a matter of fact, music wasn't necessarily the thing for me. It wasn't and even now, it's always about, okay, how can I impact somebody's life? How can I invade them with the love of Jesus? How can I do that? And music was just a tool, and it still is. Music's just a tool for me to grab the ear of the person. And once I got them, that's when I hit them with that. Okay, you might like the music, you might not like all of that, but let me tell you what's really important, and that's where I go with that. So that's kind of what.
Listen,
that's all that.
I'm talking to a real life miracle today. Like, y'all really need. This man has a story to go along with what he talks about, and I don't know him too personal, but I could definitely tell that you do live what you talk about. So I definitely applaud you. I want to go. We're gonna talk some more,
okay.
But I want to go into this song. I want you to introduce the song, talk about why you named it this, what's the song about, and then we're gonna play it, and we're gonna come back. And you know what? Hold on. Before we go into the break, we go to the song. When we come back, I want Minister Lucas to get me a beat because we're gonna battle rap.
Yes,
I've been working on my skills.
Come on, man.
No, I've been working. Listen, I've been working on my skills.
Dude.
I've been listening to the True, J.Crum,
Lord have mercy.
Lecrae, Kanye West, and Jay-Z,
Lord
and I'm ready.
have mercy, Lord.
I got bars.
You got bars.
18 of them.
You got bars.
Okay, so go ahead and real rap raw.
A real rap.
I Kevin Hart.
This song right here is called "Not Black Enough," and I guess the whole premise of this was me going through school. I had pretty good grades, except for math, as we discussed earlier. But because of the grades I had, I guess because of the way that I talked, the way I presented myself, I wasn't in a gang. I wasn't,
feel
with,
you.
with the stereotype of
I feel
what
you.
people say black is. I didn't fit that, and so people would come at me and say, "Man, you ain't black enough. Man, you white." Stuff like that, and it's just like, that. I guess that whole song is kind of addressing that and talking about, no, you don't need to fit that stereotype. Be secure in who God made you. Be secure in that. So that's really what the whole song is about. Not too deep or anything like that. Not super Christian or anything, but I mean, go preach if that's what you're looking for. So
he said, "That's super Christian. Go preach." I like that. Okay, here you go. Not Black Enough by J.Crum.